Welcome back to the non-modded city build, Let's Build. And like I said last time, we're going to get sidewalks going. And how we're going to do that is we have a couple of different ways. Because it's a dilapidated city, I'm going to do it this way. But one of the ways you can do it is get the simple toys and you can use the large floor if you want. You just have to have it measured out the appropriate way. Or you can go to terrain, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use all of these. All of them are going to be the inner corner rock terrain blend. All of them are going to be this. So I'm going to theme this to Star-Lord. If you go to Star-Lord, so what you're going to do is make sure it's halfway in, okay? And on the corner, like that. And this is pretty much how these go. Otherwise, it doesn't line up. But, see that hole? Now, if you keep doing it the same way, you'll have a bunch of holes visible all over the place. So just follow my lead here. All right, we're going to stick it in like that. What we're doing is going around. Go down like this. So you see what I'm doing? Turn, turn, turn. I'm pretty much doing it the same way. Then when you go on top. Now if you get to a spot and you realize, oh no, I messed it up, don't worry about it. This isn't something that if you do it wrong that it's gonna look like garbage. It's not that much of a big deal. It's not that big of a deal. But we're pretty much gonna do this around the entire city. Alright, so now here I got to the point now where if I didn't mess up, I'm gonna have to change course here because I don't want the hole, the big hole, to be visible in the front. Only in the pockets, and even then that's questionable when there's more than one visible in the same area. But you know, it is what it is, and we can always put something on it if that's an issue. But again, it's not the end of the world if you don't get one of these cracks lined up. If I get to a point where I'm like, I don't like that, I want to change it, I can always change it by theme all, and then I'll only, in this particular build, I only have to go back through and retheme the couple blocks that I have for the streets. So it's not that big of a deal. If you get through this and you don't want Star-Lord and you want to use Dusty Crophopper, you only have to retheme it a couple times. And looking at that, Dusty Crophopper and Star-Lord's pretty much the same thing surface wise. I don't see that. You see that big of a difference? No. Unless the sky domes change the hue of it. Sites of San Francisco, that's another one that you could use. That's going to look odd because you have your dark blue street and then the gray sidewalk. Take your pick, or use Simple Toys, because Simple Toys, you really can't go wrong, can you? I just wanted the cracks on this to give it more of a your town's broken aesthetic. See right there? Don't want that visible. So I can redo the entire street or just turn it because... See, of course, in the pocket, you're going to see it, but nobody cares. Again, oh, it's going down the side street. It's not that big of a deal. But here, it is. So I'll just turn it. Now, somehow, let me back up because oh, right here. I didn't go half on the corner. See now, oh no, there's 3 holes in the same spot. What do we do? Leave it alone, I guess. Or maybe change it. So how do we change it? To not get the holes. I don't know, it's up to you. This is totally up to you if that's something that's going to drive you batty or not. Because we have other pieces that we can throw in there. I'm trying to find where it's gonna blend back in to the square. Nope. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that section of town is a really, really bad sidewalk. All right, now down the alley, do we coat the entire thing? Now look where we are in space. We're less than we're still less than half. So we're still good. So we can start decking out with the only other decorations besides fixing the roofs. Oh. What I was going to say is the only other thing is the lampposts. Other than that, everything else will be like logic for the game build and population. Meaning people. And you don't want to put people in until very, very last, because if you start monkeying with the people coming in on a replayer or something like that, and then you'd have to use the replayer for the roofs, you're going to break the logic on the replayer. So I recommend don't put any game logic using a replayer in until you're absolutely done using a replayer to build your structure. Let's build a way out of the city first before we progress. And probably if you're going to go, you want a straight shot out from one of the side streets. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for the easiest thing. It's going to be to pretty much all the same. So if I go this way, this will be a way out. We need appropriate space, and then we're going to have to build the edges out. So this is going to have to go All right, so if you wanted to build onto the city, you would go that way. Or if you just wanted to put a trigger area in there and a door, and then go to the next level. Or put a traffic jam and cones there and make it so you can't get out that way, however you want it. But just wanted to show you that there is a way out. Probably should have another way out. And I don't want to get rid of this part of the town, but you know what? It all looks the same. It just looks so good. So let's build another way out of town. So you have 2 ways out. 2 ways out. Doesn't like my story. All right, it's no way out. It's not 2 ways out. No way out. Come on! Don't you hate it when half the time you can get it and the other half it don't work? Don't you hate it when you get hit? Wait, how do you say it? Don't you hate it when you get hit in the head with a coconut cream pie? Or no, wait. How did that go? You know, I once got hit in the head with a coconut cream pie. No, wait. Yeah. And it hurt. It had a coconut in it. Oh, wait, something like that. I'd have to... I don't remember. I used to quote that all the time. I once got hit in the head with a coconut cream pie. And it hurt. Because it had a coconut in it. Or it had a coconut in it. And it hurt. Something like that. Alright, there's our second way out. I mean, you can do that with, if you want, you can like have, you know, I could do it, you know, leave this, you know, have it a 4-way here, but I guess I'm not going to do that. Do I want to extend this out? That might, now that we, I guess I can do that. Nah. It's not going to have a light on it, but you can't always get what you want. You know that? But if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need. Oh, yeah. I thought I was all done with the sidewalk pieces. Apparently not. All right, now am I done with it? It looks like it was before, but now I guess it is now. All right. Thumbs up. I'm going to call it here. And until next time, remember to keep on building.